For example, one of the topics that we really don't like to speak, it is our relationship with Russia. Because, you know, even inside my family, there are several opinions about that. So every time we start to speak about this, we can get a fight over it.
Hello， 大家好，我是司徒喜萌，这一位是。
大家好，我是爱丽丝，她的嘉宾。
So today we will be giving out tips for people who want to come to Ukraine. Since a lot of people have asked me to talk about is it safe to come here? I think it's a good topic to talk about. So tell us if it's safe to travel to Ukraine nowadays, because on television, the news are always showing oh yeah, Ukraine is so dangerous right now.
Well, basically no, it is not dangerous because everything is pretty civilized. We have all the stores available, we have all the security methods working available. So if you come to Ukraine, you need to have everything with you. Like you need to have your documents, you need to be sure that your tickets are okay, and I think that it will be good if you speak a little bit Russian or Ukrainian, because sometimes you can meet some difficulties. Not all Ukrainians can speak good English.
But on TV, they're saying that Ukraine is in war. So in war, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I understand what you're speaking about, but no. Most of the cities are pretty safe. For example, just some cities are really in war, but they are really little amount of cities. And they are pretty closed from the other world, I would say.
Well, are you trying to say that if you're a foreigner, you're not allowed to enter those areas?
Probably yes, you will not go there because just people with Ukrainian passport can go through this. So for example, sometimes when my home is on the east of Ukraine, and sometimes when I travel to my friend's house, which is 20 kilometers from my city, but it is another suburb, like a little city.
Yes.
And we go through this post. There are a lot of police and people from army, and they ask passports of all the people in the car. So we need to show our passport that we are Ukrainians and we are from here, that we are safe to come to other suburbs. So
after the war, have you ever seen any foreigner in your city? I mean, in the restricted area?
Haven't.
So I guess guys don't need to worry. Even if you want to get yourself killed, in the war zone,
you will not get there.
You can't, because you can't get there.
Yes.
So, another question that I got from people very regularly is, are Ukrainians friendly to foreigners? You know, in some countries, locals, they're freaking dicks to foreign tourists. They want to rip them off. They just want to ask them to spend as much money as possible. How about the situation here?
About the situation in Ukraine, I think about money, it is partly true, because when people see that you're a foreigner, they're trying to get more money off you. Since Ukraine doesn't have much money, so they think that if you have enough money to come here, then you have a lot of money and you should leave more money to Ukraine. So it is good if you have any understanding of what you're spending money for and near understanding how much it costs, because sometimes people can just say a random price and you will pay, because for you it is not much money, but it is not the actual price.
As a foreigner living here, personally, I've never encountered anything bad relating to money. Well, although I got my phone stolen once and I got my backpack stolen once, but other than that, I don't think I have seen any bad locals trying to rip me off. Probably because, I don't know, they think that I'm a student here, or they think I'm Ukrainian.
Well, but mostly people are friendly. If you ask them for help, they
Yes.
will help you, and even if they cannot speak English, they will try to help you. At
Yes.
least, they will try to translate with their phones, to show you the map, or to have some communication, because we are very friendly, even though we look pretty serious, but we are friendly.
It's true. Not only Ukrainians, Slavic people.
Yeah, Slavic
in general, they look freaking
They look
cold.
pretty tough.
They look I'm so good, I don't want to talk to you, bitch. But if you talk to them, they're super nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the third question I want to ask you, Alice, is there are some topics that you shouldn't talk about with other Ukrainians. Do you have any suggestion what not to talk about with Ukrainians to avoid like embarrassing moments?
Oh, well, generally we're pretty open-minded and pretty anything you talk to us, it is okay. Just for example, one of the topics that we really don't like to speak, it is our relationship with Russia. Because currently it is not an easy situation and everybody has their own points, so it is better not to bring it up, because you know, even inside my family there are several opinions about that, so every time we start to speak about this we can get a fight over it. So it is better not to touch this topic, at least until it is finished, because it is very uncertain. Other than that, I think that maybe some really personal topics, like you shouldn't get very close, like you shouldn't ask about relationships, about sexual orientation, like this kind of stuff that could be uncomfortable. I think it is in every culture, not just Ukraine.
Yeah.
Wow. So like until you get close enough, you shouldn't be asking so much.
So the fourth question that I want to ask you is, if somebody's planning to come to Ukraine, do you have any suggestion where to go?
Where to go? I can suggest Odessa, as I'm living here and I see a lot of foreigners living here and they're pretty happy with Odessa because it is a coastal city, it has a sea, it has a lot of museums, it has a lot of parks and places to go, it has nice restaurants, it has pretty much everything, and I think it is not as crowded as Kiev.
Yeah.
So
Kiev is really bad, trust me.
I can say that Odessa is the best choice. And by the way, why do you Kiev is bad?
Well, I personally had some really bad experience with people living in Kiev. The first time I came to Ukraine, I needed to do an interview with like one company in Kiev. And job interview. Yes. Job interview. So like I arranged everything ahead of time with the HR, and then I arrived at the company and I called the HR, and the HR, after she knew that it's me calling, she just hung up. And she didn't pick up the phone again. So I, as the foreigner who traveled like all the way from another country to Ukraine, I came here for your job interview. You didn't even want to talk to me. What the?
That's terrible. And how did the situation end?
Well, then I was supposed to have more than one job interview. Eventually, I went to another company.
Oh, that's good.
So yeah. So I just feel like the mindset in Kiev is very different from. Well, I don't blame like people living there. It's a big city and people are always busy. They're like, yeah, I have my own life. I don't want to help you. But like in Odessa and in Lviv, I think no problem. Because
yeah, Lviv is pretty Ukrainian city and people there are also very friendly. I think it is pretty little petite city.
Yes.
So it should be very comfortable staying there too.
I think it's a good idea to go to Kiev, but like don't spend too much time there.
Yeah, just to see some spots, just to visit some places that you wanted to see, like, but not much.
Yeah.
I guess that not for living.
Yeah, it also depends on like what kind of lifestyle you like. Well, some people they like big cities. Well,
But Odessa is also a big city.
Yeah, but compared to 5 million in Kiev, 1 million here is like not so many. Yeah. So Kiev, I won't recommend you to spend like too much time there. But Odessa, especially in summer. Oh, summer in Odessa is super nice. Good beach, pretty girls, like nice restaurants. A lot of foreigners they come here during summer. Yeah, if you want to come during summer, it's super nice. You won't regret it.
Yes, actually, sometimes when I walk the streets in summer, I can see more foreigners than Ukrainians because there are really a lot of people coming here. And I think if they go here, it means that it is a really nice place.
Yeah, a lot of foreigners here, so it's safe.
So come here. Come to Ukraine.
Yeah, come to Ukraine. Yeah, I feel like we're trying to advocate for the tourism of Ukraine. Yeah, come to Ukraine.
Yeah, if you guys come to Odessa, you can contact me.
Yeah, and contact me. Oh, probably you were just contact me. I'm not local, you know. Okay, I guess that's the end for today's video.
Yeah.
Okay, see you guys next time.
See you.
Bye bye.
Bye.
留学的真相，出国必看。